The Comprehensive Consultation. What is it and what you can expect? What's up, guys? It's Mike, the other face and other half of Ledgerly, alongside my partner, Andrew D'Amico, also a CPA, here bringing you the latest and greatest tax strategies on the market today. If you love that type of stuff as much as we do, make sure you bang that subscribe button for weekly videos just like this one. Now, today's video is going a little bit against the grain. We're really embedding what we do here at Ledgerly. And if you're watching this video, you may have stumbled upon us on a Google search or a YouTube search, or maybe you're a potential client that's looking for strategic tax planning and proactive advice year round, or maybe you're ready to pull that trigger on this comprehensive consult, but you need a little bit more guidance as to what it is. So don't worry, that's what we're going to be going over today. And we're going to unwind the point of view for you, the client, and what it looks like as you're going through the motions with the comprehensive consultation. So once you're ready to pull the trigger on this comprehensive consultation, we're going to send you an invoice and we're going to send you an engagement letter. And we're also going to send you an organizer checklist so we can understand your situation a bit more. And that's what we're going to be doing right now in this video, is walking through the checklist that you're going to be getting as a client. So this first thing you're going to see, the goal of the consultation. Yes, us at Ledgerly, we're CPAs. We're tax strategists, and in a nutshell, we're overall advisors. So yes, we want to understand the tax side of your picture, but we want to get to know you a little bit better. We want to learn all things about you when it comes to your income picture, your expense picture, your debt picture, your goals, your aspirations. What did your past look like? What does your present look like? And what are your future goals and aspirations for you, your loved ones, your family, to build that generational wealth? So in a nutshell, as you can see here, the goal is to uncover any necessary tax, business, asset protection, wealth building strategies that you can benefit from, not just the tax planning. As far as document uploads go, at the surface, we're going to ask you for your prior year tax return for your business, and also your individual filing, and also your year-to-date profit and loss, balance sheet, financial reports for your business if it's applicable. And now when we say business, we mean your operational business or even your rental property. Now, disclosure here, we're asking for your prior year returns, but you might be on extension, so we'll ask for your last filed return. And also, as we're reviewing your returns, we might ask you for a few years back as well, because we might find some issues and some mistakes that your prior accountant made. So we'll want to make sure that we're getting the full story. Now, this is where we get to know you better as a person, your income picture, your expense picture, your spending habits, your goals and aspirations. So this first part of the questionnaire is to understand the big picture, how you're currently structured, and how we can step in and offer some guidance and advising on the asset protection side of things. So you'll see here, we're going to ask those surface level questions to get to know you. What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What's your family situation like? Are you married? Are you getting married? Are you having kids? Do you have a W-2? Do you have a side hustle? Do you have a full-fledged operational business? Do you own any rental properties? Are those rental properties protected in LLCs? Do you have the proper minutes and corporate book in place to make sure that the corporate veil isn't at risk of being pierced? Do you own your home or do you rent? Do you have an estate plan? What are your after-tax investments like? What are your before-tax investments like? Do you own raw land? Do you have life insurance? Is it whole life? Is it term? Is it both? Do you have a good estate planning attorney? And then the loaded question, what's your overall financial health? No wrong answers here. This question actually gives us all the tools in the toolbox to know where to start with us. You might say, I want to max out my 401k. I want to do the mega backdoor Roth. I want to be investing in crypto and gold and self-directing. But we might take a step back and say, okay, well, do you have a budget in place? And what's your debt picture like? The two answers to those questions are going to set the timeline of where we are, whether we can be very conservative or aggressive with that excess cash flow that we can play around with for you. And then here, hey, if there's anything you want to talk about, note them, because we're going to talk about them with you. It's like attorney-client privilege here. Well, CPA-client privilege. So now we've gotten to know you a little bit better. Let's get into your overall financial review, not just taxes, but everything money. So the goal here, like we said before, let's eliminate that debt, that reductive debt, that debt that is not working for you. And once that's eliminated, let's focus on the wealth building, retirement savings, and overall family legacy plan for you. So this is where you'll hit some check boxes. What do you want to further discuss? Financial health and spending habits, financial literacy, understanding a budget maybe, consumer debt, the debt snowball approach to pay it down, overall retirement accounts, IRAs, 401ks, Roth versus traditional, the back door, one of our favorites in the Roth conversion, also Roth chunking, self-directing retirement accounts, rental ownership, investing in cryptos, overall net worth building, building equity in your primary home, college savings, long-term care, Social Security. So there's a lot of great stuff here that are discussion topics, but it's up to you to ask the questions. There might be a checkbox here that you want to talk about but you don't really know enough to talk about it. That's perfectly fine. There's no wrong answers. You can check off all these boxes, and we're going to cover as much as we can in the 2-hour call that we have together. Because in reality, you might not know a lot about the financial side of the tax side, but I'm going to let you know. Don't fret, don't worry. There's so much stuff out there that Andrew and myself don't know about when it comes to trades, when it comes to different industries, when it comes to landscaping. That's the reason that you're in your business and we're in our business. The fact that you're here and watching this video speaks volumes that you're ready to take the next step. Cool. So moving right along to our last phase in our call that we'll cover together on the Comprehensive Consult, the tax strategy review. This is the bread and butter. This is what you guys signed up for. This is why you're here, is to make sure that we're taking advantage of all these awesome tax strategies that are out there for you. So similar to the financial review, this is also going to touch on different checkboxes and different strategies that we can advise you on and help you along the way. Whether it's bookkeeping, getting your books and records together for your business, because it all starts with bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is number one on this checklist because without accurate books and records, we can't do any of the following. The S corporation election. Is it time to convert you to an S corporation? That's why we need clean bookkeeping. The accountable plan, the templates, the write-ups, everything that goes along with it. Paying your children, taking advantage of home office and auto expenses, learning about the board of advisors and putting friends and family together and discussing business and having that be a tax deduction for you. Or the self-rental method and how there can be accelerated deductions in that strategy. Short-term rental properties like an Airbnb, VRBO, and how it's treated as an operational business to accelerate depreciation. Are you thinking about becoming a real estate professional to take advantage of those self-rental and short-term rental strategies as a real estate professional? The cost segregation that goes into these real estate strategies. The solo 401k if you're an S corporation owner without any employees. Medical expenses and health insurance, and how you can be taking advantage of writing off anything under the sun medical purpose and also supplementing an HRA or an HSA with that. How about the 1031 exchange? Are you ready to sell, but you don't want to absorb that gain, but you want to defer the gain? Charitable remainder trusts and other like-kind trusts that you can establish and harvest income and expenses in those trusts to mitigate tax liability. And also, what state do you live in? Are you privileged enough to live in Florida or Texas or one of those other tax-free state income states? Or like us, we're in Connecticut, we got to pay state income tax. So we're going to help you navigate state income tax and maybe how to shift income from one state into another state if you're actually working in that state and that state has a lower tax threshold. So the sky's the limit with this comprehensive consultation. If there's anything that's not in this checklist, here we go. Are there any other topics, questions, comments, concerns that you want to bring to the table in our call? So once you fill out and submit this checklist and organizer, our team at Ledgerly gets fed those documents. We do an in-depth review of your business returns, your individual returns, your business profit and loss and balance sheet. We analyze your income picture, your debt picture. And then when it's time for us to meet, we do a deep dive 2-hour Google Meet that's led by one of our partners, either myself or Andrew, and we hit the ground running. And what you'll walk away with is a clear implemented tax plan to start building off of. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, so we're not expecting you to implement everything overnight. But us at Ledgerly want to be those trusted advisors for you to help implement these into your life. So what you're going to leave with, recording of the call, deliverables such as these right here. Every single checkbox here has its own deliverable, a tailor-made tax strategy and tax plan for you. And of course, last but not least, the great Trifecta put together by Mark Kohler himself. And if you want to learn more on the Trifecta, the link to our YouTube video is in the description below. So I hope this video was comprehensive enough to give you enough information for you to take that next leap of faith in your financial life. And we're looking forward to being that trusted advisor for you. We'll see you on the other side.